If you've ever found yourself endlessly debating whether to start your e-commerce business on major global marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or Walmart Marketplace, or to go independent and build your own website through Shopify or WordPress, then stay right here, because what you're about to hear might just save you from months of confusion, wasted money, and restless nights. This isn't another generic video about selling online. This is your reality check, your roadmap, and maybe the motivation you've been waiting for. Most people think e-commerce is as simple as uploading a few products and waiting for the money to roll in, but the truth is far more strategic. Let's start with the question that bothers every beginner. Why do these marketplaces charge so many fees? There's the platform fee, referral fee, transaction fee, fulfillment charge, and return handling costs. It feels like everyone's taking a bite out of your profit. Meanwhile, creating your own website seems liberating. No commissions, no middlemen, complete freedom. But here's the twist. Running your own online store isn't exactly free either. Every time you accept a payment, you pay gateway charges like MDR or processing fees, whether it's through credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, or other digital wallets. The percentage might look small at first, but when your sales scale, it adds up fast. These charges depend on your payment provider, transaction volume, and region. And that's exactly where most sellers freeze. They can't decide which path is truly better. So let's break it down together in simple, real-world terms. When you sell through a global marketplace, you instantly tap into an audience of millions who are already shopping every single day. These platforms have spent billions of dollars building brand trust, logistics systems, and customer loyalty, so you don't have to. You simply list your product properly, with clear photos, optimized titles, and strong keywords, and your listing becomes visible to a massive global audience. That's why marketplaces charge you a fee. You're paying for their ecosystem, their traffic, and their trust. And in many cases, you might start getting orders even without running a single ad. Now flip the story. When you build your own website, you become the whole system yourself. You are the marketer, the designer, the advertiser, the fulfillment partner, and the customer service team all in one. You have to bring your own traffic by running meta ads on Facebook and Instagram, by improving SEO, and by constantly engaging with your audience so that people discover your products and buy from you. And let's be honest, if a new customer finds the same product on Amazon and on a website they've never heard of, where do you think they'll buy? Exactly, the marketplace, because it feels safer. There's buyer protection, return policies, fast refunds, and credibility that took years for those platforms to build. That kind of trust on a new website doesn't come overnight. It takes patience, time, and consistent branding. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't have your own website. In fact, it's one of the smartest long-term investments you can make. Let's understand how these marketplaces actually work. They follow a strict, organized system. You create listings that match their guidelines, upload professional images, set competitive pricing, and manage your inventory. When an order comes in, you ship it within the required time frame. And once the order is delivered, you receive payment, usually within a few business days. On Amazon or Walmart Marketplace, it's typically about a week. On eBay and Etsy, it may vary depending on your payout settings. If a customer returns the item, the platform handles most of the process automatically. Some categories are non-returnable, but even those sometimes get exceptions. However, there's one major limitation. You don't control your customer data. You can't see exactly who viewed your listings, where they came from, or how often they visited. Some platforms like Amazon offer analytical tools like brand analytics or search query performance, but even those provide only summary data, not individual insights. Still, the biggest advantage is reach. You can sell to customers anywhere, from New York to Tokyo, from London to Sydney, without worrying about managing your own logistics network. These marketplaces handle shipping, delivery, and even customer support, letting you focus purely on your product and branding. But that convenience comes with dependency. If you violate a policy or receive too many negative reviews, your listings can be suspended overnight, and you're left helpless until you fix it. Even so, global marketplaces can be incredibly powerful if you play by the rules. If your product is high quality, visually appealing, and in demand, you can scale your business to thousands of orders and reviews in just a few months. Choosing the right marketplace depends on your niche. Amazon is like a high-end mega mall, competitive, premium, and perfect for serious brand builders. eBay feels more like a massive digital auction house, a mix of old and new, global and local. Etsy is your creative marketplace, built for handmade, vintage, or artistic sellers who want a personal connection with buyers. Walmart Marketplace offers exposure to millions of American shoppers and is great for established brands. And if you want to tap into low-cost global sourcing or volume sales, AliExpress and Alibaba are powerful platforms to explore. Now, when it comes to building your own website, you're stepping into complete ownership territory. You'll need to purchase a domain, set up hosting, and create your store on platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, or WordPress. Once you do, that's your digital headquarters. You make your own rules, design your brand identity, and manage every interaction. You don't pay marketplace commissions anymore, but you do handle costs for payment gateways, packaging, logistics, and customer service. The real beauty lies in the control. You own your customer data, your audience insights, and your long-term growth. You can install tools like Metapixel or Google Analytics to track your visitors and retarget them through ads. That's why when you view a product once, it starts following you around the internet. It's not magic, it's smart marketing. If your dream is to scale to 6 or 7 figures a month, your website will give you higher profit margins and branding freedom, but getting there takes patience and smart advertising. A clever middle ground is to create a small branded website that simply says, also available on Amazon, Etsy, and Walmart Marketplace. With direct links, it immediately builds trust. When customers receive your products from those platforms, include a thank you card with your website and support details, without violating any policy. Gradually, your buyers will start recognizing your brand and visiting your website directly. Over time, that's how you transition from a seller to a brand owner. And here's the smartest approach. Don't choose one over the other. Combine both. Build an ecosystem where your website and marketplace listings complement each other. Keep your social media active. Post engaging reels, customer stories, and behind-the-scenes moments. Someone might see your ad on Instagram, buy your product from Amazon, love it, and next time come directly to your website. That's the cycle of brand trust. In the long run, marketplaces give you global exposure, while your website gives you independence, scalability, and brand control. If your goal is recognition and long-term value, stay visible everywhere. On Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, your website, and major marketplaces. If your focus is on affordable, high-volume products, then eBay or AliExpress are great places to start. But if you want to build a serious brand identity, Amazon, Etsy, and Walmart Marketplace are your go-to platforms. And if your dream is to go truly global, combine all these, run your website, sell through marketplaces, and eventually build your offline presence too. That's how real, timeless brands are created. At the end of the day, success doesn't depend on the platform. It depends on you, your consistency, your strategy, your willingness to learn and adapt. So tell me, what's your next move? Are you going to start with a global marketplace? Or are you ready to build your own independent e-commerce empire? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your plan. And if you're still unsure which products to start with, check out the trending product list and the videos linked below. And if you want to master Amazon or Shopify step by step, our complete playlist is waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Keep learning, keep experimenting, and keep moving forward, because every great business begins with one bold decision to start.